Hey guys, what's up? This is Legit Cupcake 226L, and I'm bringing you just a video. I'm pretty much going to be talking the whole time, but I'm going to draw my mermaid while I'm chatting with you. So, how's everyone doing? Well, I'm doing pretty good. School's going good, you know, got good grades and everything like that. It's going well, so yeah. You guys can always comment below how your day's going, that kind of thing. So right now I'm working on a mermaid, and I got her off Drago Art, and but I did change her up a little bit, so she's not the same mermaid as that I found, but that is where I got the idea. I got it off there, and yeah. So right now I'm just drawing that one. I'm just drawing perfect circles, and the circles are going to be all the way to her butt, so that's pretty much where I'm putting everything. Okay. So I'm just pretty much drawing in circles, and then I'm just filling in the gaps. I can do a video on inking one day if you guys want me to. Bailey J has a really great one on inking, so you guys could check hers out. That one's small. Okay. I don't know. I used a different one, so I think I'm going to use this one actually. Yeah, that's better. So, right now, I've been in school. I'm actually going to be doing a video on the Trick Your Kicks challenge. And also, I want to do, Bailey J, she did like a Crayola challenge. I have Crayola colored pencils at home that I don't use anymore. But I actually have this batch that I used to use from AC Moore. And I used to use it in school because my school didn't have, well, I was just in high school at the time. And they didn't have, like, obviously, like, Prismacolor and stuff. So I figured, why not buy those? Because I really did like them and they were cheap and you got 100 of them. So I'm figuring, okay, so I could do the video on that one. So those are the ones I'm going to buy. And I'm going to be using, like, cheap paper, like computer paper and stuff, just like she did. Just to show, like, the point is of the video is that you can make cool art. I mean, I have to still see what happens if I do it or not. Because I feel like Bailey J kind of already did one, so I feel like I'm not sure if I should do my own challenge. That's why I would use different supplies, but, you know, we'll see. See what happens. So I still have to finish up my series, which I only did one video for so far. But I did on mixed media paper. My next one is going to be on Bristol Vellum paper. So I like Bristol board. I think it's one of my favorite papers. This is actually Bristol Vellum right here, which people use. Oh, it's a little very smart. Where people use this for, like, it's got more tooth than a smooth Bristol board. Like, this is, like, Bristol board already has vellum in it, but this one happens to have more vellum, which gives the paper more tooth. So I am combining colored pencils and markers for this drawing that I'm doing, so, you know, that's pretty much how I'm doing that. You know, I'm trying to post regularly on YouTube. I'm trying, like, not to fall behind. I was doing a how to draw a mermaid tutorial, but when I went down to editing it and stuff, it just didn't seem right. And I don't know, I just didn't like it. And I felt like I was on a time constraint because I had things to do that day. So I felt like, you know, I had to rush it, and when I rushed it, it didn't come out the way I would want it to. So, you know, that's that. But yeah, anyway, I am going to be definitely doing a Trick Your Kicks. I actually have some sketches in my book of just I drew myself template to shoes. So I'm going to be using those in order to prepare and by using the design process to make that. I'm going to be doing an example of a design process. I know I keep saying it, but I gotta work on it and stuff. I did one in school on a wash and hang laundromat for Skills USA. It's an organization for career and technical centers, and you could, pay $20 for the year to join. And, it's coming out, I really like it. It came out really good. So, I'm trying to do something similar to that for that. And also, that's what I was going to say. So, I'm going to be doing that. So, I'm trying to think of, a topic to do the design process on. I mean, you could really use the design process. It really applies to anything. Like, for example, when you're working on, say, a logo for yourself, you gotta make thumbnail sketches in your book to plan it out before you go and do the finished product. So, I guess I can explain the design process a little bit since we're here talking about it. First off with the design process, sorry, my camera was being blurry. Definitely the first thing with the design process is thumbnails. You wanna plan out your sketching. See, I used to be that person who would wing it and just draw whatever, but if it didn't come out right, I would just do it again. You save yourself a lot of time by planning, because say you have a client and in the end they don't end up liking what you did. You can always go back to your thumbnail sketches, look through those, and then see if the client likes any of those. So it is a time saver in a way, so it is very helpful. Then the second thing we're going to, the first one's research and thumbnails and stuff. Then you got your rough draft. And then you got your final copy after that, and if they don't like it, you restart the design process. You create comps and rough drafts, that kind of thing. I'll go into more detail on that in another video. I just think it's very important for an artist to understand the design process. Because honestly, I really never used it before until I got to art school. And I have to say, it is a good process. I use it now for everything. Now, before I do anything digital, because I also do digital art, before I do anything digital on the computer, I sketch it out in my sketchbook before I even get on the computer. So I do things like that. Same thing with my sneakers. I'm drawing a bunch in my sketchbook before I get into doing them. So, that's that. Also, I'm thinking of doing a video on, what was I saying? On my different supplies that I use. Just in general, my different brands and supplies, how they draw, that kind of thing. I kept meaning to do one for 2014, but I'll just do one for the year 2015, so it's all good. I'm thinking what I'll do is, once a year, I'll do an art supply video to show off my art supplies, my desk. My desk is not very clean right now, but ooh, excuse me. It's not very clean right now, but it will be, hopefully. I'll try to clean up just a little bit. But honestly, when you think about it, who has an art desk that isn't messy? If you're an artist, who even has that? I kind of look at it that way. That's probably why I never clean my desk when I'm doing videos. Because I end up going against myself, and I'm like, nope. So, the inking on this, I liked it. I used microns. You can also use, I actually like a Prismacolor illustration markers, but I haven't gotten, once my old ones dried out, I just never got to the store to buy another set. So I never brought another set. So, I mean, I like it. They're really nice, the microns, though. So, I mean, either way, you're fine. Whichever one you end up choosing at the end of the day. I mean, Prismacolor, probably people more know what that is, so. I haven't ever tried Copic multi-liners. I heard that they're excellent. They got, like, excellent reviews online, and I'm considering purchasing a pack. You know what, the funny thing is I've never actually used Copic markers before. Because, like, every time I see them, they're always so expensive, and it's like, I don't have the money for that. So, but I at least go on Amazon and I get Prismacolor double-ended art markers. Honestly, I love those so much, the Prismacolor markers. I feel like there's no need for me to get the Copics because I'm happy with what I use for my marker drawings. So I kind of feel like, why change anything? I'm so sure eventually I'm definitely going to purchase them. Absolutely. Just not anytime soon. But I did look on scrapbookpal.com. They actually have Copics for a really reasonable price. It's a scrapbookpal.com. It actually had really good prices on them. I was so tempted, but I'm like, you know what? I'm good for now. Because I really don't have the money to start spending on all that. So, like, I already gave a lot of money to St. Baldrick's that I did for my school. Gave a lot of my money towards that for childhood cancer. And I actually shaved off got my part of my head shaved for our childhood cancer to raise money. So I put my money towards that. I felt like it was more important to obviously, make a difference in a child's life. And I didn't want to go buy I could have bought markers with it, but I decided to give it away. And I'm really happy I did. It was definitely an interesting experience. Coming home, and my mom was just like, "What did you do?" And I'm like, "Oh yeah, just shaved half my head off." But it was for a good cause. It was. Because my mom probably figured I was doing it to rebel, and I wasn't. So, yeah, that's why I have no money. Is the point. And, I mean, I will get more money. I'm just saying. For now. But, yeah, you probably can't even see what the heck I'm doing. Yeah, I really think she's coming out nice. I learned off Bailey J different techniques on doing the inking. So, as you could probably see, I varied my line weight. And, like, I did thicker lines, I did thinner lines, like a flicking motion. Then I kind of made this part thicker, these areas a little thinner. So, I was trying my best to vary my line weight. And also, I'm using two different markers. Two different illustration markers to do my inking. Like, I sometimes like using black. Like, black is good and all. But honestly, I'm starting to like doing other colors too, like brown and stuff. Like, those are always good to have. And, also, like I was saying, I use Prismacolor. Prismacolor just came, not that long ago. It wasn't, like, recent, but it wasn't very long ago either. Prismacolor came out with their own version of brush markers, like Copics have brush markers. And I have to say, they really are awesome. That's why I love Prismacolor already, so I feel like, why change anything? So, but I really enjoyed using the brush markers from Prismacolor. They have, like, one fine tip on one side, then a brush tip on the other. I have a 72-pack and a 24-pack of chisel tips. Chip ones, and they're really cool. I also have Prismacolor art sticks, and those are pretty awesome. I have to say, I love those for coloring big areas. I actually need to get a bigger pack. I only have a 24-pack, but some of them I ran out of, so I don't have a full 24-pack. But I'm looking into getting it again. So, yep. And also, guys, I'm going to be selling Deco Mesh Reefs on Etsy soon. I gotta get more made, and then I'm gonna give you guys the link to that in case any of you are interested. And I am gonna start putting up some artwork online. That I did. But, like, I'm gonna be doing, like, the pendants, that way you could wear them on your neck and stuff. I'm probably not going to sell prints of my work. Only if you guys really want me to, I will, but I feel like I don't have much of a demand for that. That I'm better with the crafting stuff. But I figured in order to incorporate my art, I could do pendants. So, you know, the pendants are pretty. And, like, you know, you hang little charms off them. So it could be, like, really nice. And stuff. So I'm looking into doing that. But like I said, I need to get more wreaths made. That's like I've been so lazy that I haven't done them in a very long time. So there's just not enough time to do everything in a day. Because I always end up picking drawing over doing a wreath. I'm like, drawing, do a wreath, drawing. Like, that's always how it goes. So, yep. So I'm almost done with the circles here. And I'm just, in the little areas that have gaps, I'm just coloring in. This micron's a 01. I like 01 to 03. 05 I feel is a little too thick. So yeah. Also, I'm making this video really long. I apologize. Bailey J has me using Prismacolor Color Erase pencils. They are from Prismacolor, and they're erasable. And I have to say, when I do basic sketching with them, they're really nice to use. I only have a set of 12, but I'm looking into getting a set of 24, which is the biggest set that they sell and stuff. And I was actually going to do a sketching of a mermaid on camera, but I don't think I'm going to now because this video is getting really long, and it is 3:17. I have to leave soon. But yeah, so I'm probably going to make another video. I'm hoping to soon enough get on with the series that I was doing, put that in a playlist and stuff. But I am working on a drawing tutorial for you guys, definitely. So that'll be good. You know, that way you guys could have some sort of drawing tutorial. Like, I've done some drawing tutorials, but never one on a particular topic. So, like I did colored pencil techniques. Like, that wasn't really on any particular subject. Like, I'm trying to go more on a particular subject than just do something, you know, you could do anything with. Like, I want to give you examples of how to use the techniques in your artwork. Yep. So, that's really about it. Like I said, I gotta go in a couple minutes. So, I might as well wrap up the video here. And, you know. Oh, and also, guys, just to show you, because it's on my desk, beaded bracelet. These are the kind of bead stuff I make. This is just one that I did with a bunch of different beads and stuff, and I love it. It's actually considered a Saturn cuff if you go online. Cause see, I have all these you see it more on the side. I have all these separate segments, so they're fun to play with. If I had stretchier string, they would actually bounce more. So, but when you actually put it together, it looks pretty cool. So I enjoy making jewelry and bracelets and stuff. I'm into that too. And penguin. So yeah, this is just a random video, the little update, little art, you know, that kind of thing. And I found an elephant charm that I'm going to put on one of my bracelets. Because elephants bring good luck, I heard. But anyways, so I'm pretty much done here before I keep talking. So I could talk forever. Like, you can ask anybody. I could talk forever. Like, I talked to my friend, and she's like, you know, we need 2 hours to talk instead of 1. Because I always have so much to say. So, yeah. Alright, thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I'm sorry it wasn't a real tutorial or anything. It was just me updating you on what I'm doing with this channel, what my next upcoming video is going to be. But I think my next video is going to be a tour of my art supplies. Just to get that, you know, just to do that. And I'll probably demonstrate some of them in the process. So anyway, thank you guys. And please subscribe and see you later. Bye guys.